But if it's just happening for no reason,
yeah, I mean, I think
probably gonna fall apart.
It's probably situational with what you're saying there. I like with the therapy thing. Like, I feel like if it's like, she's fat, fucked 50 dudes or some shit. Maybe therapy's not where it's at. You know, like if it's like,
right.
Like, the kid thing, or like we're having problems in our marriage for like stress or something. Maybe. But like,
yeah.
I don't know.
But if you kind of married who you married, and if you go, well, he needs to change or she needs to change. Fuck that. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it. You're married. Either you were married.
Or people can go apart. Maybe I'm the one who changed. You know what I'm saying? Or you're the one who changed. Like, like people are allowed to change, but if don't ask someone to change. Like,
yeah, you grow. I mean, what I think it is. I think there are two types of people in the world. A type of person who wants to grow from experiences, even if they're negative, and another type of person who doesn't want to grow and wants to play victim. It can be men, it can be women. It's usually women who do that, but like
sometimes
you
can't. I like to be the victim.
You can make yourself a victim of anything. It's just amazing what you can make yourself a victim of if you want to. And there's really no way you can persuade someone who wants to be a victim because they're angry at the world to see life differently. And I think it's always rooted in their parents, because they're not really yelling at you. They're yelling at what they perceive their dad did to them that their mother told them. And so, like, how am I going to why am I responsible for what you perceive your dad did to you?
No, I agree with everything you're saying. I don't know. It's interesting. I
can't do it, and it's not my fucking job. If you feel like I'm getting married so that you can like make up to me for all the men who've abused me, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, what do you think of that, Dusty? You said you're divorced too. Like, do you echo that? I think I echo that pretty much.
I stepped out to get a pack of cigarettes. I didn't hear
it. Every black dad ever.
But I came back.
Don't bring up trauma.
Yeah, trauma.
Dad,
that's the problem.
That
trauma.
Your thing with my mom was fundamentally different than what these guys are talking about, because you married her because she got pregnant. You guys were working at a Catholic school together. It was sort of a shotgun-esque.
Yeah, I got pressured in. I mean, here's the thing I did learn. If a woman tells you, oopsie, I got pregnant, she is lying.
A reason's a reason. It doesn't really matter the reason. I'm from the South. I've seen many a shotgun wedding, and I've seen many an organized one. Like, how you get married or why, I mean, it can matter. But like, I don't think it's fundamentally different from when it's like the life experience, learn whether it's bad or good, like accepting it.
No, but Admiral Gibbs,
I don't know. I think you should be free.
This thing about like falling in love with each other and then it doesn't end up working out. Like, from what I've heard, that's really not what happened. It was just more practical.
I mean, I do think almost any two sane adults can be married and have a fine life, but if you got pressured into it, or you didn't really want to do it, or one of you is crazy, there's no way it's going to work.
Well, you should have kept your dick under control.
You can't, but that's what we said. That's what we said before you got here, because none of us would take it back or undo it.
Yeah, like, see, because that's saying like you should emasculate yourself. No, like your dick's going to get hard. Your dick's going to do what your dick's supposed to do, and then you just got to just got to deal with it. I don't think emasculation is a good strategy.
I wonder who's ex is the craziest.
You emasculated yourself.
What did you say?
How so, Chuck?
Whose ex is the craziest?
Because apparently you did like
my dad's ex from college. Dusty, you've seen that one.
Yeah,
how's it emasculating to have? How is it emasculating to have 6 children?
Gibbs is like, I don't talk about my ex-wife, but now he's feeling competitive. I can see it.
No, listen, I'm not going to say nothing. All right? I'm just saying, you know what? Whether I win or lose is really important in this conversation. All right?
Chuck, how's it emasculating to have 6 beautiful children?
Well, apparently you didn't care about the one when you was just worried about getting that dick wet.
So how's that emasculating? Even if that's pretty masculine, isn't it?
That you would lower yourself to such standards as not believing the words that you took on when you took those vows.
I did believe them until I realized that like she wasn't capable of saying them.
Till she wasn't. And how long into the marriage?
Let's see, it was 2021. We visited a priest, and the priest was like, basically like, this bitch is crazy. This is not a marriage.
Listen, if they don't want to stab you like 52 times, is it really love? That's all I'm saying. You know, like,
You promised to stay there until you were dead. So if it takes
did.
53 stabs, then
Till death do us part. We can take
Yeah,
that
I
into our
mean,
own
They
hands.
when
didn't
you
say how the
start-
death
when-
comes.
when it starts being that, like when you, especially then another thing happened when Grace was like, there's a lot of unhealthiness between me and mom. I was like, okay, well, the kids got to come first. When your kids are getting abused, like you cannot tolerate that. And then I started to see I was being abused too. So it's like, yeah, sometimes you're used to being abused because let's say your mother abused you. So
Oh,
like you
come
think it's
on.
normal, but once you see your own kids, you're like, no, I got to stop this, no matter what the cost is.
No, Chuck,
No,
Chuck, you
Ben's
don't believe me?
right.
Wait,
Ben's
Chuck,
right.
Chuck, you don't believe me? When my dad's restaurant failed, he had a depressive episode, and he was somewhat considering unaliving himself to get life insurance for our family. And he told my mom about it. You know what she said? She said, "Yeah, I was considering that." Too. Now, come on.
Grace, kind of.
Come on.
I
I
wouldn't
mean,
do it.
she was in for the
man.
team.
She was considering that for him.
And the
Oh,
thing-
I
for
thought
him.
the same thing.
Yeah, for me.
Yeah.
And
So
the
she
thing
was
is,
like
like,
Walmart?
what was extra
Yeah.
surprising about that is I wasn't even surprised. I was like, yeah, that sounds about.
But hold on. If she knows that you might think that, you wouldn't go and put. Hold on, listen. Maybe I'm a piece of shit. Because if I knew that you're a little cocoa for cuckoo puffs, and I decided I'm gonna go, hey, he might go invest in some life insurance and off himself. Maybe I should invest in some. Like that's just good business, like in logic. Like she does know you best, right? Like.
No, she was saying that she thought maybe he should do that to make us money.
Oh, yeah, well, that's fucked up. Oh, never mind. I thought, never mind.
She's in it
That's
for the
like, wait,
team.
secret. No, never mind. That's bad. Okay, my bad.
Well, like, sure, if I was gonna do it anyway, she should help me do it right, so it looks like an accident, so you can get a lot more insurance money. But if I'm saying like I'm having some trouble because this terrible thing happened, this business closed that I put all this into, that's when you need a bitch to be by your side, not to say,
Agreed.
yeah.
buy it in secret. Be like, no, honey, let's fucking do this. But, like, buy it on the down low.
Right, even
She's
if
like,
she's
you don't have-
lying, I
you
give
don't
her
have to be an
credit.
entire economic failure.
Yeah, lie to me, bitch. Lie to me. Oh,
I
it'll
mean,
be
I
all
give
right.
her credit for being honest.
I listen to
But,
your
like,
bullshit every
it's
day,
better
honey. I need to be
lie
lied
in
to
that
now.
situation than to be honest.
That was during our dumpster diving era.
Ooh, rough.
That was kind of fun.
Dumpster
actually.
diving's actually really fun. You'd be amazed how much food, really good quality food, you can get once you learn how to do it. It's
The
went through a
amazing.
meat,
meth era.
there was so much meat. It was crazy.
Yeah, summertime stuff.
I went through a meth era, but never a dumpster diving era. So I was kind of proud that I made through the one without entering the other.
What you realize actually in America,
You can
you're
go
a
to D-Mart
sucker
as long
for
as your
paying
snaps
for
right.
clothes. There's so much free clothing available and food too. But you can go to a pantry too, and they'll hand it out to you, which makes you wonder why is everyone so concerned about making money? There's tons of free shit everywhere, especially for families.
That is true. Grace in heaven surrounded by meat. It was like the whole freezer was packed full of it. It's like whatever, like a day old.
Yeah, because the expiration date, it doesn't mean when it's rotten. And we probably all have stuff in our fridges that's like 1 day past expiration. It's fine.
When you're on a tight budget, you get it on that freaking day when it's
Yeah,
all
exactly, when
melted
it's
down,
reduced.
and you get it right into the fucking freezer. It's just
Yeah.
that
Yes,
simple.
ma'am.
Just that simple.
Reduced for quick sale. And then it has to go in the dumpster. That's why they do that, because you can't sell it after that point,
That's right.
which is well before it's going to do any damage. No one ever got sick off dumpster food. Never once.
Never.
Some of those cinnamon rolls were a little soggy though.
Yeah.
Especially after Ben got through with them.
That's the extra icing, Chuck.
No.
That was the piss.
Now my point to the ladies. Now I'm building my point here because I've almost never had this many females. If women shouldn't do that, right? If women shouldn't act like a princess isn't it other women who should stop them from doing that when they're doing wrong?
1000%. I've been saying this for years, and nobody wants to fucking listen. Because if you men try to tell women not to do that, you guys get demonized immediately. You're the fucking devil. You're abusive. You're controlling. You're this. You're that. And it's total bullshit.
Right. Like for example, a common thing this happened in my, I'm going to put it in quotes, so-called marriage. When let's say when you have kids, a woman will sometimes stupidly pay all the attention to her kids and neglect her relationship with her husband and his sexual needs. Other women should tell a woman doing that is stupid. Your kids, more than anything else, need that bond between the two of you. But everyone just goes, well, like, and as a man, you go, well, she's into the kids. Like, I get it. The kids should take priority. But that's a mistake. But what can a guy say? You got to come over. You know what I'm saying?
This is where the importance of like that church family comes in, and the idea that it takes a village to raise a child is because way back when these communities were so tight knit, the women did kind of coach each other through their relationships and through their marriages and be like, give me your kids, go home to your husband.
Yeah, right.
I got this. And, they would just cycle around the kids.
But now the churches emasculate men more than any other institution.
I agree with you completely. And they don't hold women accountable the way that it needs to sometimes.
Right. And the divorced loser women are the ones who are actually doing all the stuff at the church for the gay priest. And so there's like who's going to advocate for men? No one. And who loses the most when you don't advocate for men is actually women and children.
Correct.
Men actually make it out the easiest because
we
don't really give a shit.
Advocate the totally not Reverend Gibbs in his pink suit. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, boys. That's who's got
so awesome.
Yeah.
Pink and brown. Is that a brown collar or black?
No, it's this is black.
You should have seen the suits he had in Nashville. Mwah, they were fucking good.
I like
he's a great dresser.
That purple and magenta paisley.
Oh, yeah, that's one of my favorites. That one actually, I was going to Roger Bach. He was the one who was like, pick the colors. Like, you know what? Let's see if these colors go together. They worked out real well. But yeah.
Admiral, can I ask you a question? Were you always a big man?
Yeah, except so I was a big guy in high school. I was like all state and everything, right? And then in college, I got pneumonia. And I lost 175 pounds. And
What?
Then, it's in conjunction with
way before it.
I was like 80. I was like a big old like lineman. I had like a scholarship to play places. But I walked through the wrestling team. They said, "Hey, I was going to be a heavyweight," and I was like, "Okay, you're so big that we'll just teach you or whatever." And then they go, "Well, if you lose 75 pounds or lower, we'll give you a scholarship." Well, then I got pneumonia and I've been working out with him, so I came back and I lost a lot of weight and all this shit. And so then, if you ever see any like MMA and college wrestling photos, I'm like tiny as fuck. But then like after I stopped like wrestling, I like just did MMA. I bulked up quite a bit. And then when I blew out my knee and my back and shit, I'm
How tall are you?
I don't know. I'm 6 foot.
Do you?
So
but
you're
do you
5'11"?
like?
5'10",
I'm curious.
5'11"?
I'm actually like 5'5". I'm real tiny. I'm a short man.
I know how everybody under 6 foot rounds up.
No, I mean I'm not 6'1". I'm not 6'2". I ain't 5'11". But just for my job, that's it.
All right, gentlemen.
I don't really care how much. I'm 5'8". You know what I'm saying? Who knows?
What are your thoughts on the drama with Gabe Itch? I have no idea who that is.
I don't know that one.
I don't know what's going on.
I think he just wanted you to say Gabe Itch.
Oh,
No?
I
yeah,
Like
guess.
Mike Hunt or whatever?
yeah.
No, thank you for the money. I appreciate it.
There you go.
Hey, Dusty, if I put boots on, I'm 6'4".
No, the reason I'm asking you, Admirable, is because I'm at the stage where, like, I put on a little bit of weight, and I'm always thinking, like, okay, well, I'm not going to get nice clothes until I lose the weight. But at a certain point, you just gotta, because that'll help incentivize me to lose the weight. You know what I'm saying? But at a certain point, you must have said, fuck it. I am what I am, the size I am, and I'm probably not going to.
I mean, I'm down 85 since last January, but like even then, I still was trying to wear nice clothes. Like, like some of the suits from then, I still wear. All you do is just go to the tailor Like,
Yeah,
I mean, all my
okay,
shit's like
some
already
great
bespoke
stuff.
anyway. They're just gonna fucking.
Oh,
you know,
you're saying you just size it down?
yeah. I mean, all my shit's already bespoke, so like, I don't give a shit. Like, we're gonna go in there and get it tailored anyway. Like,
Yeah, go to a tailor or Grace if she can get her a sewing machine, man. Sewing is an awesome thing to have fucking a really good skill to have.
Look
Really
at Grace's face. She's like, "Shut the fuck up, bitch! I don't want another thing to do."
I tried to get her mother into sewing. Oh boy.
yeah, I actually sew sometimes. Like, when I was first starting my
That's
first
like a
business,
great
I sewed a
idea
bunch of
for
leather
old
rings
ladies to do.
myself.
Well, think about it like this. Like I taught my daughter to sew, and then she started getting like weird little jobs here and there, like altering wedding dresses. And people were
No, I
paying
believe
her
you.
like
I totally believe you.
a ridiculous amount of money just to put a hem around the bottom.
Yeah, no one can do it anymore.
But sewing
Yeah.
is for stupid women, isn't it?
No,
We
but Grace,
paid-
it'd be fun if you could make little outfits.
My first business is a leather company that I own right here, right? And my first successful one, I literally started. I was like, I'm gonna do everything in here, and so I got the Guatemalans working for me. They do most of it. But if someone calls in sick, guess what? I'm out there doing the sewing. Like, you gotta be able to do everything in the company.
Do you sell
I'll
weird
sew-
leather stuff like gay dudes?
I sell
assless chaps.
No, I don't even if someone paid me. Fuck yeah, I don't give a shit. I'll pay. I'll do whatever kind of clothing. But like, it's like high end, it's really expensive shit. So yeah, I mean, it'd have to be like James Charles or something.
You do
My dad
custom
once-
leather? You do
He's
custom
got a
leather?
citizenship in the Griffino state.
My dad once
Yeah.
went to a tailor to get
Shit,
his shorts.
okay. I mean,
cut.
listen, I actually don't want y'all to order for my shit. I'm already 2 years backed up, so not grifting that hard. But I do know how to grift. Yes.
Because I the only way I can ever get anything is if it's custom. Because I'm 6'8".
Yeah.
Never
So you already know. Yeah. I mean, exactly.
What size shoe do you wear?
14, but I think I'm gonna have to go up to 15 because the 14s aren't fitting anymore.
Crab
Being
says
able to
sewing
make
for
your-
women is like mowing lawns for men.
Being able to make your own clothes, Grace, is fucking phenomenal because nobody will ever have the same thing as you. If you know, like, you
True.
can.
Yeah,
Like,
that's probably
there's-
true. Yeah.
And you can customize to your exact body
Exactly.
instead of like just
Yep.
You're like,
generic
oh,
like
that
woman's
dress
body.
is cute, but my figure's just a little tighter
Yeah.
here. You can take it in and change the neckline or stuff like that. Simple things. And then
Yeah.
once again, nobody has that dress, do they?
Yeah, there's been a million times where Grace goes like, "Oh, I love this, except just it would be to be taken." I mean, you can go to a tailor and do that, but they charge crazy money now.
It was $30 for him to hem his shorts, like 2 or 3.
Yeah, I wanted to get Magnum PI type shorts.
Now
dog
imagine other
luggers,
people
ball
No,
are
luggers.
paying-
hold on. First of all, you should just go to like Little Mexico or wherever you're at. That's where you get there for that.
It was
More
in
like
Texas.
Well,
But it was an
then I-
Asian woman.
Well, there's your problem. They're expensive.
I
Now
just paid like $85 for my daughter's prom dress to be turned into a shorter person dress because my daughter's short.
Yeah.
Now imagine other people are paying you that money.
I don't have any. I have no idea
That.
how much work
It's
that
awesome.
is. though.
Win-win.
I have no idea how much it is.
Is that what, like the junior prom?
She's a sophomore. Her boyfriend's a junior.
Are you concerned?
Have
Have you met the boyfriend?
Yeah, he's good.
What's your approach?
I can see you wanting to go places. Man.
No, I'm just curious because Grace, Grace kind of, I don't know. I mean, that was so fucked up because COVID was going on at the time, so she never really got that. We never really went through that stuff, and then her sister's getting to that age. But I'm just curious what your approach is with that stuff.
I don't let her. So she's been to homecoming and stuff before. They've been together for like a year, so I'm not worried about him. I know him. I don't let her stay the night out after dances. I'll let her stay out late. I'll tell her I'll pick her up if she needs a ride, right? If they get drunk or something, I don't want them to drive. I can give them a ride if they need one. I don't let her spend the night out. So she just has to be home at some time before the next day.
would you? What's your feelings about like premarital sex? What's your take on that?
I don't
Just
wanna
as a
deal
dad, I'm just saying.
Right. So like morally or philosophically, I don't have an issue with it. Personally, as a dad, I don't want to be responsible for the outcome of it. So I try to, for pragmatic reasons, just make that as difficult as possible.
You mean pregnancy?
Right.
So maybe this should have been a red flag for me, but you know how like guys when they have the daughter, they'll do the gun cleaning thing. So I show up and it's
Right.
my ex-wife's stepdad, and we pull up and we're like some country bumfuck Hills Have Eyes place. I don't fucking know. And I pull up and her stepdad, he's like, or is the guy named Catfish. So this is and not because he's a catfish, but yeah.
Catfish.
Yeah.
You married Catfish's daughter?
And he literally looked like a guy named Catfish. Listen, she was fucking hot. And let me tell you, that's all you need to know. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you this. So we go in there, and he's cleaning his gun, and she's like, she's like, Justin brought his gun too. I'm like, oh yeah, you want to clean that while you're out here? I pull out like a Chinese AK with a 100-round drum. I'm gonna put it on there. And he's just like staring at me with his like 22. I'm like, yeah, you're not gonna clean your 22 when I walk up in Texas. That's crazy. Like, what kind of insult is that? I felt insulted that he didn't get a bigger gun out, to be totally honest. Are you fucking kidding me? I had to clean with a little fucking squirrel slayer? Like, no, Catfish, I thought you was hard, brother. You know, I thought we would be smoking meth and shooting squirrel, some bigger squirrel or whatever. I don't know. But, yeah.
That's hilarious.
Red flag right there.
That's a wild statement. Gibbs like, I thought there'd be more meth.
You know what I'm saying? No, it's like, I mean, for a guy named Catfish, and what would you expect?
For a country boy named Catfish, you would expect copious amounts of meth.
And he was what you think when you think like 80-year-old man that fought in Vietnam named Catfish. Like that's whatever you're thinking. That was him.
My ex-wife's dad is the first one who ever gave me meth, so it looks like you went into the wrong family.
Listen, once again, I'm not talking shit. I should have been a red flag. I think maybe
we were drunk after Thanksgiving. We started Black Friday.
And like he said, I was where I wanted to be though. Don't worry about it.
You're worth at least a 45, sir. I promise.
Yeah, if I had a 22 and I was up against Gibbs, I would say I gotta unload the whole clip.
Jeremy wants to know.
You
probably wouldn't even feel
Jeremy
the
wants
first
to know
6
if the
shots.
chick's name was Guppy.
Oh Lord, it's Guppy.
Gibbs lost a whole ass grown man to wrestle at a lower weight
I know.
class. You're 22 ain't gonna do shit.
I was even wrestling as low as like 149s in college at one point. We went like 149s, and then I did like 155. Like you would cut like 40 pounds. And I never shut my kidneys down. You know, that's what I'm talking about.
Chat wants to know, what do you think about the gentleman beside you? Are you interested?
I like the autism rocking.
Why is he swaying?
I'm telling your
I do that too.
girlfriend, Crack.
Come on,
Yes.
maybe flex for her.
Is this love on the spectrum?
No. First of all, I'm no longer. I have a fiance right now. I'm recent to being a fiance.
Not in the Griffno state. In the Griffno state, you are a single man. Shoot your shot.
All right. Because my girl see this, I love you, baby. Yeah, you gonna slap me in my face earlier. You already talk shit about me, so you know what? I don't give a fuck. Hey, baby, how you doing? Not you, Grace. Mother one.
You've got a fiance, but Grace has a sleeve shut in her not closet door.
You know, I can believe that. Sometimes, no, Grace.
I
You
like
seem
the
like
Joker poster. It makes you seem edgy.
Probably a
Like
cup.
you're hard. Like, damn, you might go psycho on me.
You know what? I don't take life so serious. You know, I just like to laugh at the stupidity. That's
I
why
actually
you see
have
the
a
stupid
scar
folks.
from my heart surgery when I was a baby. Do you want to see it?
Chicken. Wow. No.
Brown pal.
Why did
You're dead meat now, Crack. You're
You're an
dead
employee of the
meat.
Griffno state. Your obligation was to say yes. Fire this motherfucker.
Firing squad. We don't play in the Griffno state.
Come on. No firing right now. Because I will get fired after only being a fiance for not even a week. No, she ain't gonna take that ring off. I already threatened to cut it off while she was asleep. She said nah. So,
I actually did. I did ruin someone's relationship by doing this with them. I held their hand on a live stream to make someone else
Oh,
jealous.
boy.
Keep in mind, completely fake. Like I told the stream because the other person couldn't hear. I was like, "This is just fake," and he thought the clip was funny, and he showed it to his girlfriend. She broke up with him.
I mean, listen, you got up pretty light. Most of my exes would have fucking burned you.
That's my girl.
Burned you alive. They would have been like, there ain't no joking, bitch, about my love. They came and burned you alive.
Like literally,
That's crazy.
my girl loves my humor so much that the other day I talked about her little volcano that was on her face the day that I decided to propose, and she brought it up this morning like, so yeah, I seen the shit you was talking about. Look, I would have reached through the screen and slapped the shit out of you. And I'm like, you know what? I love you too, woman, but you know that was funny. She's like, I do, baby, and that's why I love you.
So you consider yourself a sub?
No. No,
Pretty sure.
I don't want a dummy mommy.
I mean, it sounds like you want a dummy, mommy.
Oh, I don't want to.
It sounds like you're getting one.
That's
Yeah.
what yeah. Well,
Yeah.
want it or not, seems like you do.
Your dummy mom is like, bitch, I don't care what you want. Get your ass in this bed.
No, hold on, hold
Your
on.
black
I'm
ass
joking.
back.
Hold on. Fuck that shit. Well, I'm already in a white area. No, I ain't falling for that fucking
Is your
shit. Hell no.
fiance white or black?
White.
So you're doing the race play thing?
He's a rancher.
Hold on. Who said anything about race play? Nobody said anything about race play. Nobody said anything about race play.
He's saying it seems like a missed opportunity for some.
All right, crack
Shit.
baby. All right,
You
crack
own
baby.
a whip.
Does your girlfriend
does.
own a whip?
She does.
No, but I do. But that's for my bull when he acts crazy.
Oh, you got a bull.
You already got a bull on
Man.
Well, not that type of bull. Not this type of bull. An actual move type of bull.
Show
Not
us
the.
the cuck chair. Show us the cuck chair. Where's that?
Interesting choice of words there, Papa.
Come on, y'all know I got a fucking ranch. Shut the hell up.
Is
You
your
could have said for my
bull?
cattle. You could have said for my cows. You could have said all.
Those shoots
A
double
bull.
for the bull.
That is
and
a
for the
cow, ain't it? A bull is a cow, ain't it? Fuck
No,
y'all. Fuck y'all. Kiss my
you're
ass.
milking the wrong thing there, crack
Trust
baby.
me, I ain't milk that
Crack
motherfucker
baby,
at all.
is your bull black or white? Is your bull black or white?
He's grayish. He's black gray.
So don't you
Oh,
dare
it's a mix. It's a mix.
So you got you a light skinned bull, huh? You got you a
don't
light.
you dare whip
No,
truck
no,
with
no.
that thing.
There's a light skinned one that I do have. She's like a little. She's a tannish one, but no. I do have a tannish bull outside. She's more of the light skinned kind. The one I'm talking about, he's a dark
A bull
black.
can't be a female.
Yeah.
He's got them
Bitch,
trans.
didn't I just say?
He's got them trans now. He's got them trans.
Didn't
cows.
I just say I have a female out there that's
You said
tannish?
I have a
that's
bull
light-skinned?
outside. You said you had a
But
tan
then I
bull
also
and
said I
feed.
had a bull. Oh, okay, my bad.
You got a heifer as well.
That's a stud, not a bull.
No.
Well, it's just a heifer. You know what I'm saying? You got
I don't
No,
even
some
know if I
are-
want to visit Texas anymore. You guys sound like it's wild down there. You got
No,
catfish.
I have a
a
heifer that's tannish,
Come
and I
on
have
down
a bull that's black and grayish and shit.
The only time I spent in
got a
Texas
squirrel
was driving
bowl.
through it. I remember stopping in San Antonio on the drive down, looking for a place to pull over and smoke a bowl of meth because I didn't have tint on the windows. But it was
Yeah.
Well, you went to San Antonio, first of all. That's why.
it's on the way to Mexico.
Whoa, remember the Alamo, bitches. Listen to Spurs, all this good chat. Don't make me talk about the Laurels of San Antonio. We will be here all day. I'm just saying.
Now, Gibbs, do you think Crack Baby is actually a rancher? He claims to be a rancher. Do you think
Well,
he is one?
Hold on. I think he's got cattle.
Crack baby.
I
He was
also
live streaming out working
No,
on Grant the other day.
I absolutely think he's got a plot of land where he's got cattle, but like I think the definition of ranch is somewhat muddy. You know,
Oh, ranch farm.
Was
Yeah,
muddy.
yeah,
Was that a
yeah,
racist?
right. I would
Don't
say
you supposed to say
I
how
mean,
many head you got? How many
Yeah, I
head
would say.
here?
Well,
Well, it depends on how much you sell, too.
It's also the size.
I started off with a small head of cattle whenever I just started because I was doing everything from the bottom up. So when I first started, I was only 8 or
Gibbs, how
Yeah,
many cattle
before.
do you have, sir?
I'm not gonna say, but like I will say that they like it depends on the cattle too. Like my cousin's a good example. He's gonna have a lot of cattle because he was into like the calving business, right? But like if you're gonna be more on the meat side and production side, then you're going to be whatever. But I would say anything less than 2,000 acres and less than 300 head of cattle is gonna be.
Yeah, see, I ain't got that much.
That's
I
not a
have,
ranch.
I have
Like,
way
that's
smaller
it's
than
like
that.
a
A
it's just
farm.
like
Some people say farm, but you know
Yeah.
what?
Gibbs,
Well,
how many digits of cattle do you have, Admiral Land Baron?
I have mini cow. That is.
Yeah, see, the difference is.
Actually, I have 0 cows, IRS. They all just died in the famine, if anybody asks.
Hold on, Gibbs. This is the question I have.
The problem with ranch is we don't get money out of this. Like, we have to reinvest
Hold on.
them.
Yeah, see, this is my investment, so that's why I love raising cattle. But hold on. This is the difference between me and Gibbs. Do you chase any cattle on foot, or do you have special ways to chase cattle to work cattle? To get them back onto your property if they get out.
Hold on, let me tell you. He's going to chase the cattle on foot. Look at him.
Because I literally chase cows on foot.
Now I kind of crawl after them real slow, like. But like, sometimes you have to go after them on foot. Like we got a lot of like.
No, that's all I can afford. Because I'm a small town rancher.
Well, sure,
I got my ranching and every other jobs I got too.
Don't you have like electric fences to keep them in?
Man, that shit don't work.
Yeah, I got barbed wire.
Sometimes that works, sometimes it don't work.
Yeah, if it breaks, you're fucked either way.
If they want to get out, they gonna get out.
Yeah.
They're like dogs.
Most of the time, they don't want to.
Are your neighbors ranchers too, or no?
Mine are.
Yeah, some are. And there's an empty field behind mine, but I've chased them so many times throughout the year.
Everybody
alone.
Is there room in this? Is there room in the small game for ranching? Because I thought everything was big now. Like if you don't go big,
you can always.
Chases tequila with salt.
That's right. Most of the time, I don't even chase the salt. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, yeah. I mean, you have to get out. Like, I'm not fast. You know, if it things for me, cows aren't either. So, like, it's like, oh, he's gone. I'll catch up to him in 20 minutes, and then we'll get him. Like, it's all right. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it depends on terrain. I like if I'm somewhere and we need a 4-wheeler or something to get it out of, like a I don't know, a cistern that's it's like full of mud or some shit. Then sure, I'll go get a 4-wheeler. I'm not gonna go out there and pull that bitch out with me and the boys because why? Like when I have a 4-wheeler, you know. But if I have to go with me and the boys and do it, we're gonna go do that. It's just situational.
I mean, I understand. Like I said, I'm a small timer, so like me, I have just a bare minimum, which my bare minimum is me.
Yeah,
I
wasn't talking shit, by the way. I was just saying,
I
think like it's just like I think this came up the other day is someone saying, oh, I have a ranch in like Cisco or some shit. Like Cisco is basically part of Houston. Like there's no ranches like that. But it is like a country part where you're gonna have like I don't know, fucking I think who was this? It was a major show. I think it was Paul.
I don't know who brought that name up to you, particularly that time.
It was a TV.
That's funny you actually say that name.
Jeremy wants to know if it's salt or Coke on the rim.
And listen, if we're in Mexico, hopefully it's like the good kind, you know, the Colombian Bam Bam. You know, if it's not, then you know, I got questions. You know, solve that.
You get a hat with your first cow purchase.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
I don't know about that. You get your first hat when you go buy, because other than that, I had to chase. I had a steer that was about 6 feet tall.
Whoa. You said when you get your first hat when you go buy. Expand upon that, crap.
Well, you know, there's little spears here in Texas or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go buy
Look at the oxymoron here.
Oh
One
my
got
God.
a black hat and Crack got a white hat.
Of course, the white popped out more on my skin. Duh.
Ebony, ivory.
Dollar signs. Let me get a cam real quick. Go ahead, yo.
Oh, me. I was gonna say with the cattle thing that you're asking, like the problem is with the cows. Like I made most of my money in that. Like I've tried to expand it. We were before the Argentina deal about 3 years behind from getting beef price like to be able to drop a lot because the herd sizes were going to increase, and we've like had a big increase in the last like 8 years and how to like get them to weigh more just the way we feed them and like basically by like certain kind of grazing habits. And so we were about 3 years from that. I don't know with Argentina deal, maybe 4 years, like 4 years, but like we're reinvesting. There's like not very much money, and in fact, why I came into politics is because like on the debate sphere, it's because I was watching some random panel and they were talking about this shit, and I'm like, I came in bitch to like, fuck you, rich landowner. I'm like, bro, if you think ranchers are making it big, you know, no, I'm making it big because I'm making money in other shit, and then like trying to invest in the ranch. Like, this is why people
how many oil
You
wells
lose a whole lot of.
don't worry about that either. You ask all these
How many
questions.
oil
What
wells do you have?
Money the feds, bro. Like, goddamn, bro. Like, I don't know.
Particularly that you said one city in particular. You said Cisco, Texas. So
It
you
was all
kind of
Paul Fiber. It's all Paul Fiber. You know the guy on the SEC now? You watch that? They were like doing a radio thing, and someone like brought it up as like a joke because he's like, yeah, anything there's probably like less than like 50 acres or so. That's not really like a ranch. It's like his or whatever. It was just kind of a joke. But is that where you're from?
No, I'm not. No.
But Gibbs, would you advise a young man to like just go into ranching? He's got no land.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't buy land.
Yes, that's what I
Isn't
did.
the land crazy expensive?
Hold on.
You can go out in the middle if you're willing to go out in the boonies. It's not like if you're gonna start, then yeah. Like listen, if some shit goes down tomorrow, I can go down to my ranch and I can eat. Like, can you eat? Like, oh, you can fix a car. That's cool. I can fix a car and I can go eat my cow. You know, I might not be able to do either one quickly, but I'll be able to.
But you have to have some type of thing. Like when I first bought my house, that was 8 years ago, literally from a few days ago. I was only 25, knew the bare minimum about raising cattle. I just knew that I wanted to do it, and so I went head in straight, went in the hard way and learned my lessons. Almost had face pushed in my freaking bull hubs.
You should go show us a cow. You should go show us a cow.
Oh
I mean,
no,
also the
hell
rents you
yeah.
can work out. You still own the land, and that's the bigger piece. Like you can always try, and then like now it's like rated for agriculture.
But
And you probably have to
one
have
thing I've
something
learned
about it.
too is
You
when
can
you
set
go
up
when you go look for land,
100%.
make sure you find a town in the county that has very cheap property tax for the land wise. Because I
Yeah.
looked out for my town and they are dirt cheap.
And we
So
just got
that's
rid of
like
property
one thing to
tax in
benefit off
Texas.
of.
Texas is getting rid of state property tax.
True.
So like
Yeah. Oh, I forgot you are in Texas with me. Yeah.
yeah, buddy.
That's a good shovel right there.
Yeah, but there must be a lot of advantages if you got it.
Does she move? That's all I
it's-
want to know.
If it's
I mean,
been in your
obvious-
family and you know all the you know all the locals.
I mean, obviously,
so you
it's
got
easier if I know the
ranch hands
people.
who've been generations, the Mexicans, whatever, right? Like it's like you just walk in and it's all there.
No, yeah,
Must
sure.
be
I mean,
What's up, Red? What's
it
up?
definitely, it absolutely 100% doesn't hurt me that my family's in ranching, but it's not like they gave me the land. I fucking went and bought it in the area from like people around because, like you said, it's people I knew, and I'm like, oh, well, I want to expand the influence of me and my family in this area and buy big land. So yeah, absolutely, all that's true. But
But
even
all the
if
ranchers probably know all the other ranchers, right?
sure, but
Half
even
the
if
generation.
True and not true.
Even if I didn't like have that advantage, or like if I was talking to someone that didn't, I would still recommend going into it if you have the money, or like if you think you are willing to do the hard work, right? Because the land, like I said, is the key part, and then the cattle is just a commodity, and it's a commodity that's good, in bad situations, and it's obviously beef is expensive now, so if you do it efficiently, you can make money. It's just like you're going to be putting it into business for a while before you see return.
The oil is also a good commodity.
Well, a lot of people
Yeah, ain't that right, Gibbs?
land with like land rights, you know what I'm saying? Like or mineral rights.
I'm just here on behalf of the IRS.
Listen, I can tell. Listen, if anybody ever was a fan of this guy, he's coming for me.
According to Access Rap Blood, you're gonna be having to snitch to the IRS.
Oh Lord! Listen, they better. You know what? They've audited me several times, and I've been passed every time with flying colors. They're taking so much money from me. I don't want to hear it. One person in my friend would tell me about a tax return, or I might fucking lose my shit. God damn it, bro! Like, fuck.
Well, you need to have more kids. See, I have 3 kids, and I have a meager live streamer's income. So,
Well,
Did
shit.
you ever do like streams on your ranch?
I've tried. I'm building the infrastructure to do more of it out there, but like right now, it's like not the best quality.
So, crack baby, you realize you would have a very interesting
If I had to
scenario
start,
there
let's
for
put
streaming
Starlink
as a
like that.
young black man trying to get into
Who's black?
ranching. I mean, that would be fascinating for a lot of other young black men. I think would be like,
There's
That's
all nothing
crazy.
but white people up here. Excuse you, sir.
I know that's
I'm
what I mean.
Mexican,
I'm
I'm
just saying,
Hispanic.
like you would be a kind of novelty.
I am Hispanic for the record.
I'm not saying there aren't other black ranchers.
A
I'm sure there are, but,
novelty?
like.
I am a white man in my town. Nobody knows I'm black. No one.
No, but I'm
most
saying
people
for
didn't-
content, it would be interesting to see.
Like I did my first ranching video of me doing T-post the other day, literally just the other day.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And that was just me literally just outside doing T-posting.
We
and
will-
all
I
that
mean,
stuff.
everyone would be rooting for you because it's a quintessential, like, sort of
You
American
can drop
thing.
me down, OG.
And to have a guy
Nah,
go into
nah,
it
I'm
would be
good, I'm
interesting.
good.
Ups and downs, all that.
I gotta go in a second, anyways.
The
I'm gonna
drama.
go get something to eat.
Yeah, I do too.
I do as well. I want to go yell at people about Trump, get my normal content so my audience doesn't hate me. But
midnight.
thank y'all so much for having me. This has been very fun, y'all. I'm gonna.
Oh,
Nice to
brother,
see you,
yes.
Gibbs.
Y'all be good. Be safe. Love y'all. Hey, everybody! Before I leave, open up those goddamn wallets and give this man your money right goddamn now. He's putting on a fantastic show. We've talked about fashion. We've talked about whatever vibe, and then we're talking about when it came in. All sorts of other things.
Masculinity, divorce.
Masculinity, divorce. Yeah, we've covered everything tonight, Lord, and more. So make sure you open up that wall and get that to this man. All right, boys. Y'all be good. It's been very fun.
Thank you, Gibbs. Thank you.
I can't believe I missed Vibe.
I texted
Oh yeah,
you.
but
I was asleep.
I tried to get Vibe to tap into his anger, and he couldn't do it.
It was
Couldn't
great. It
do
was
it.
Kino though.
I was just trying to say, just fake it. Just fake that you're angry, and he's like, "No, I'm not going to do that." And then he tried the manipulation. Hey Ben, we used to be friends, and it seems like you're throwing everything away. And I was like, "No, we're not doing
I
that."
feel like Grace was about to get him to tap into his anger yesterday. He looked like he wanted to
He admitted that he was very
He was
upset
real mad
by
when I
that, but
cucked
then
him.
he said, "No, I wasn't."
He wanted to wear her face at one point. You can tell when you pause.
Yeah,
Maybe-
I think he's a genuinely like a Flanders type of guy, right? So pleasant, but when it goes, Talcott's a little bit like that, but Talcott's more like openly just he'll be talking about the love of God and then go absolutely go apeshit on someone. But
Fact.
You guys are getting all
Experience
the
that.
Flanders' anger lately, aren't you?
how so?
Well, Jack went off on you guys a few days ago.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
no.
Grace goes right up his ass.
I go. Yeah. No.
But you know what that is with Jack? That's the ex-wife. Like he doesn't mind the son who complains and yells and says he's a failure. But when the ex-wife comes up and says, "Jack, you ain't doing what you," then he goes. He just can't handle it. I think that's why he's just like, Grace, you got to get out of here. And then he apologizes. Then he takes it back. She could drive him off the cliff.
I almost got took down with you guys.
I know.
I know.
Because he's like,
might get a
Dusty, am I
Dr.
being
Breakthrough out of
rude?
it, Grace.
And you're like,
Dusty,
no,
did that
man."
seem rude to you?
Well, you remember when Eternal was up there, Flo?
Who?
Eternal was up there. That's
Eternal.
Yeah.
She couldn't say anything wrong.
He's very
loved.
It seems like Jack has a favorite. I told this to him. It seems like he has, at any given time, a favorite female, and it shifts. And then when he gets a new favorite female, the other ones are like now they're the object of his spite.
Yeah,
His
that's
new,
true.
his new favorite is Ruby Spacek, which I totally endorse.
Well, it was
Maryland.
It was Maryland, yeah, because she's a bit, she just says, well, like,
Yeah, but he didn't include Maryland in the,
Maryland
in the
and
AI
Jack-
post he made. He included
Maryland
Ruby,
and
so.
Jack might be made for each other.
I agree with that.
Marilyn wants nothing to do with him, though.
That
Look,
persistence.
That's
Jack.
his favorite
Get in there.
kind.
can you imagine though Marilyn is the granddaughter of
Larry Flint.
Larry Flint. Can you imagine getting into the Larry Flint archives? How much fun that would be. There's got to be some attic somewhere where it's like all the old tapes. That would be awesome. Let's go visit
Like,
Grandpa.
you got it. They'd be like, Ben, you got to stop going to the basement.
Yeah.
I think Jack would be praying to God for a whole new reason.
All right. Thanks for having me up. I got to go eat.
You Flo.
Adios.
One last coffee.
Bye.
Coming up, Flo. And then there were 8.
Wouldn't it be weird to be the granddaughter of like one of the most notorious pornographers? I mean, it'd be so weird to
you
say
got somebody
Grandpa.
backstage.
I know.
Grandpa's a pornographer.
Oh, okay. I saw him, Martha.
Pornographer.
And he was hardcore, Larry Flint. That's not even Hugh Hefner. That's like,
No, that's the guy who like opened it all up, right?
yeah, he said he was.
Yeah, he was the crippled
Pink.
in the wheelchair.
Yeah. But he's kind of like a hero. He's seen as a hero figure, but
That was
To
actually
some
good news.
people.
well, First
People
Amendment.
versus
I mean, he
right.
was funny. He was pretty brazen about what he was doing.
Oh, yeah.
He wasn't trying to candy coat it like Hugh Hefner.
OG, thanks for having me.
Better
I got to
worse.
take off. I got laundry and dishes to do.
You're welcome, darling. I'm about to end it anyway. Anybody got any final thoughts?
Thanks
for having us.
Thanks for having me, bud.
You're welcome.
Night. See you next time.
Have a nice night, bud.
Thank you all. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for coming, Tootie. All right. I appreciate you all for watching. Thank you all for coming and chilling with me. Thank you for all the donos. Y'all have a wonderful time. Have a good one.